morning and welcome to Faithful Keto Kitchen. My name is Rosemarie and today we're going to be making a cinnamon bun mug cake. So the mug cakes are so easy to make. It takes like 70 to 80 seconds depending on what texture you want in your mug cake. So if you do it a little less, sometimes it can be like a molten lava or a gooey cake, or if you do a little more, it'd be like a solidified cake. But either way, they're delicious. So this recipe is from our website, faithfulketokitchen.com, and we have several other mug cakes there and different recipes, but today we're going to work on this one since it's the morning and I really had a taste for something cinnamony, and you can also eat it like a dessert as well, but either way it's going to be good. So let's get started. Well, there's 3 components to this mug cake. It's a little more, it takes a little more time for this mug cake. Not a lot of time, maybe about 3 or 4 minutes, but with most mug cakes, you throw everything into a mug, or you can put it into a small ramekin and mix up the ingredients, toss it in the microwave, and you're good to go. But this one is gonna take a few more steps, but it's so worth it, okay? So first of all, you'll need, for the entire recipe, you'll need some almond flour, you'll need baking powder, you're gonna need 1 egg, monk fruit sweetener, and you see it's almost gone because you know we like to be making some cakes, all right? You can also use, instead of monk fruit sweetener, because it's a little bit more pricey, you can use stevia, a few drops of stevia. I like the monk fruit sweetener because it just tastes better. Monk fruit sweetener tastes more like sugar, so I prefer that, so I would recommend that. And you can get that on Amazon. Also, we got some cinnamon, of course, because it's cinnamon bun. So that's what, and I get mine at Costco because you get a lot volume for your money. So I recommend that. You'll need, for the cinnamon swirl, I like, see that brand? Dollar store. But it's called Mexican Vanilla Blend, and it's really flavorful. So it really brings, but you can use any vanilla, of course. And you will need, of course, you know, your spoons and your measuring spoons and a fork. You'll need some butter. So for the frosting, there's some butter in there. So I use butter and some cream cheese and a little bit of powdered monk fruit sweetener. So in order to get the powdered monk fruit sweetener, instead of buying it because it's a little more pricier, I just take the granules and just pulse them in a clean coffee grinder. So super simple, takes a couple pulses and you're done. All right, so let's get started. And of course, you know, since it's the morning, you need some coffee. At least I know I do. All right, guys, so let's get started. So I recommend for the cinnamon mug cake, I would make the frosting and the swirl first, so that when your mug cake is, so while you're mixing up your mug cake, it's just everything comes together easier. Once you cook your mug cake, you can frost it and be on your way. So you don't want to be making that at the same time. But today we're going to just go ahead and start off with making the mug cake, because that way it cools down a little bit and then you can frost it. I mean, you can frost it while it's warm. It'll just be more of a glaze. All right, so let's get started. So first, you're gonna take 2 tablespoons of butter, all right, and pop it in the microwave. I like to put it in the microwave for a minute. I say for about 10 to 15 minutes, so to get it nice and just melty. So you want that, all right? And I mean, I like the ramekins. You can get those at Target or anywhere really, but I like using the ramekins because I don't know, it looks pretty. Of course, for our website, it looks pretty, and it looks nice when you present it to someone. But if you're just chilling at night and having yourself a mug cake, you can throw it inside of a mug or your favorite cup and go ahead and pop it in the microwave. So you got that. We're gonna take the butter, and now we're gonna take your almond flour, and we need 3 tablespoons of almond flour, okay? So you want to get it pretty leveled off. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So put that inside your mug. 1, 2, and I like to just level it off a little bit. And 3. Pop that in there. You're going to take your baking powder And you need a half a teaspoon of baking powder. So about a half a teaspoon, and level it off, okay? That's what that little thing is for, to level it off, which a lot of people don't know about that. Inside your baking powder, that's a leveler, so to get everything even. So that's baking powder, half a teaspoon. You got, where's my monk fruit sweetener, okay? And it tastes just like sugar, I tell you. I mean, I know a lot of times my husband's like, well, it tastes, you know, close enough, but I mean, you're on a keto diet and, you know, you want to make sure that you don't want to have everything tasting so sweet. 1 tablespoon of monk fruit sweetener, okay? You need, let's see, the cinnamon. I'm looking at my recipe. So you need about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and this is for the cake itself, okay? So a nice heaping of about a half a teaspoon, all right? And let's get that, I like to get it stirred up a little bit first, you know, so that all the clumps of the almond flour, baking powder is all mixed up really good. Because that way you don't get like bites of baking powder, because that can be really bitter. So you make sure you stir it up really good. Let's see. Now just use a fork. Easy peasy. Use a fork. Get that nice and mixed up. Alright. Let's see. Alright. It's going to be good. I tell you, it's going to be good. You're going to love it. So, see that? Looking like that. So now, you add your 1 egg. Crack that easy. Look at that. Professional cracking. So you add your 1 egg and get that blended in there. Sometimes I have this little tiny whisk that sometimes I'll use. So it's kind of cool. I don't even remember where I got that from, but yeah, I like that a lot too. But a fork will do. Easy. Super easy. Okay. So get that really good. You want to get your egg in there, blend it really, really well. So whip that up really good, because you don't want any like egg little pieces, or you just want to get it really solidified. And it should get really fluffy, like, yeah. Just beat that baby. There you go. So this is delicious. So, I mean, I had came up with this recipe when I was walking in the mall with my husband, and I saw the Cinnabon stand. And where we live right now in Las Vegas, actually the stand, they're going, it must have went out of business, but it just triggered something in me just to actually want or just desire some type of cinnamon. I mean, it just some type of cinnamon mug, cupcake, whatever. But I know that it did trigger something in me to want to have like a cinnamon something, you know. So that's your. So they made me feel like, oh, I think I should reproduce that, or at least make something that's keto friendly. So it put a desire in me to make a keto friendly recipe. So anyway, here is the cake part. So what you're gonna do is take the cake. I like to kind of clean it. Just pop it in the microwave for about 90 seconds. I like this one to be a little more solidified as a cake, so I would go 90 seconds, 90, 90, and start that. So while that's cooking though, okay, oh, you know what guys, see, this is, it's not live, but we all make mistakes. Pull that cake out. Don't start cooking that cake yet until you make your cinnamon swirl to put inside the cake. Sorry guys. But can you see I'm new? This is my first video, so mistakes happen. It might happen in a 5th, 6th, or 7th video. But nonetheless, we're going to make our cinnamon swirl to go inside the cake before we cook it. So inside here is 1 teaspoon of monk fruit sweetener and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Yeah. And what you're going to add to that is a half a teaspoon of vanilla. So you're going to mix that all together. Let me see. All right, we're going to do a half a teaspoon of vanilla. So this is going to be the swirl to go inside of it, because it wouldn't be a cinnamon bun without it being some type of extra boost of cinnamon in it. And this is what gives it a fabulous flavor. I'll show you. I'm just going to use a measuring spoon just to stir it. Okay, so what you're gonna do with this, once you get it all mixed up, all right, and you can get the recipe on our website, so just in case Rosemarie mess up on the video, the recipe's on our website, and I'll link that below, all right, and guys, let me know if you make it. Comment below if you do make this, because I want to see how yours come out as well. So what you're gonna do is take that, it'll look like that, it's all cinnamon-like. Ooh, it smells so good. I'm hungry. And it's morning, early morning here in Vegas, and it's about 8 o'clock, and once about 9 o'clock hit, Vegas is hot, 100 degrees, because we're heading into the, well, we are in the summer, it's June right now. So what you're gonna do is dollop, little dollops of the cinnamon, and I'll show you, on top of the cake, okay? So you're gonna spread it out, so that when you do cook the cake, it's gonna be bursting, every bite will be bursting with cinnamon. So see, dollop it on like that, okay? And then what you're gonna do is take your knife and just kind of swirl it in there. There's other swirl cakes, like actual cakes that you bake in the oven, that have recipes that you actually swirl, you know, like other flavors in there to give it a flavor bomb. So this is what's gonna make it taste so good. All right, so see that? To get it all swirly in there. But don't mix it too much, okay? Just kind of like swirl it lightly so that, you know, you get bites of the cinnamon and vanilla flavor. So now we're gonna put it in for 90 seconds, all right? Now while that's cooking, what we'll do is actually make our cream cheese frosting. So in here, like I said earlier, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, a half a tablespoon of butter, and we're gonna add to that 1 tablespoon of that powdered monk fruit sweetener, okay? So I powder a good amount of it so that anytime I need it, I can just grab it real fast. So it's best for you to like do it in advance. Okay, so we're gonna take that fork and we're gonna cream that all up. So kind of like mash it, and what you do is leave it out so that it softens, so to make it easier for you to blend. And you can also add more, if you want a little bit more sugar on that, you can add more the monk fruit powdered sweetener. All depends how intense you want your sweetness. But this kind of gives it a nice balance, because you already have the sweet cake. It's cinnamony inside that cake, and yes, cinnamony is a word, and inside the cake. But so you want it to be a good balance. So this for me is good, but like I said, if you're one that really likes super sweet, go for it, add more sweetness. So this is getting nice and fluffy, guys. Look at that. Ooh, yum. So that's your frosting. And what you want to do though, when the cake is done, you kind of want to wait before you frost it. You might want to just kind of wait, because you don't want it to, like, the frosting to be, ooh. Okay, that mug cake exploded. Let's see. We're going to get a towel so we can pull this baby out. Excuse me. Let's get it out. Ooh, it's hot too. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo-hoo. Woo, that baby is hot. Look at that. Oh my gosh, and then see, you can see all the swirliness of the cinnamon. That looks so good, guys. I'm saying this is gonna be a perfect breakfast for me. And I got my coffee going. Woo, that baby's hot. So ideally, you want to let it cool off so that you know, your frosting doesn't melt all over the place. But I gotta say, look at that bounce on that. Look at that. It's like, ooh, nice cakey like. Oh, it smells so good. I tell you, you gotta make it, because you're gonna love it. So let's see, we're gonna let it cool down a little bit, okay? And while that's cooling, we're gonna wait. We're gonna let it cool, okay? Then we'll frost it. Then we'll be right back. Haha, you thought I was going somewhere. No, we'll be right back. We'll be right back, because I don't think we should frost it. You think we should frost it hot? Let's try it. Just for fun. Nah, I think we better wait, guys, because if I frost it while it's hot, it's going to just be ooey and gooey. Let me see. Let's try it. I'll give you an example. So I'll give you an example on what it's going to look like if you frost it while it's hot. So if you frost it and it's hot, that's why, and make sure you grab yourself a towel or something, because you know you don't want to burn yourself. But generally you wait for it to cool off before you frost it. So if you frost it while it's hot, let's give you an example. It's going to be like a glaze. Look at that. Oh man, I just want to eat it right now. I just want to eat it. Doesn't even matter if it's a glaze. It doesn't matter if it's a frosting. But right now, it just looks so good. So look at that. It's gonna be glazed. So you can eat it like a glaze, but if you do it like a glaze, you won't get all that frosting on there. I personally like to let it set up and let it cool, so that my frosting, cream cheese frosting, can taste and just sit there like, I just want all the frosting, basically, I'm saying. But yeah, we're gonna do it like a glaze. We're gonna do it like a glaze for now. I'm just having too much fun by myself. Well, I'm having fun with you guys, so I'm just trying to get it nice. If you guys could smell this right now, man, definitely go ahead and make you one, because you will not regret it. You will not regret it. So we're gonna just keep on putting it on. I think I'm liking it just as a glaze. Hold on. You ain't gotta wait. Who said you gotta wait? You don't gotta wait. Let's just get it popping. Get this food in your belly now. So get a good amount of frosting on there. There you go. This is gonna be good. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So this one, like, see, it didn't really take long to make it. It's taken me longer because I'm showing you how to do it. But generally, if you're just making it for your family, or you can make this real fast for your kids before they go to school. And it's first of all, it's a sweetener where it's not gonna spike their blood sugar, which is the cool part. Secondly, it's quick, fast, and easy mug cakes. You can make the frosting at night if you want, but it just feels like a really good indulgence. The carbs are the carbs come from really the little bit of the almond flour and the sweetener, but it won't spike your blood sugar, so it kind of goes through your system. So yeah, look at that. It's still really hot, guys. Well, let me show you. Look at that. Oops. See how it overflowed? But that's okay. We're all about the overflow. Look at that. Yummy. So we're gonna try it. I'm not even gonna wait for it to cool down, because I like being hot cinnamon. Let's get that fork. We're gonna use the same fork that got the frosting on it, because you know, who has time to go find another fork? So, still hot, guys. Let me let's see. I'm gonna go grab a towel. I'm coming, guys. I just want to grab a lighter towel. Okay. Yum. So look at that. We're gonna bite into that. I'm gonna get you a nice close shot. You're gonna dig right in. Oh man. Wow. Look at that. See that cinnamon? That's why you do the swirl, because in each bite you'll get that goodness. Oh man, it's better than when I made it the first time. It's so cinnamony, like it's. Oh man, hold on, 1 second. Like when you bite it, that swirl is on point. Oh my gosh, see that? The cinnamon and the frosting is it's sweet but not too sweet. It's buttery and creamy. It's really good, guys. Definitely make this one. It's worth the little bit extra steps. Man, it's bursting with cinnamon. And that cream cheese frosting is on point. It does remind me of the cinnamon buns at the mall, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But like I said, totally keto friendly. Sorry. It's totally keto friendly. Won't spike your blood sugar, like I said, and just on point. Yeah. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Okay, I'm gonna stop eating. I'm gonna stop eating for a second. Woo. Thank you for hanging out with me. And by the way, this is my first video for Faithful Keto Kitchen. I did it because all you guys encouraged me. I put a poll on Instagram and Facebook, and I asked, would you like for me to replicate some of the recipes that are on faithfulketo.com, faithfulketokitchen.com, and you guys said yes. And I got an overwhelming response on Facebook and Instagram, more than I thought. That I didn't realize how much you guys would want me to actually do the demos for the recipes on our website. Totally blessed my socks off with all the encouragement to push forward and do this. So I'll get better at making the videos. I'm hoping, but yeah, I'm just really excited about doing this, and I'm hoping to get better content out there for you guys. Hopefully I can get this is on my cell phone actually, this first recording, so I'm hoping to be able to get a camera that really works for videos and the sound. So let me know if you guys know anything or have any recommendations on some decent cameras that I can get for the videos. I just want to shout out to all you guys who's just continually blessing me with encouragement. My followers on Instagram, bless you guys. Thank you so much for just making the recipes from the food blog. I started this keto food blog because a few months ago, and in December, about 6 months ago, my husband and I started keto in 2017 December, and we got great results. We both lost over 40 pounds now, and I had started doing the keto because I gained so much weight, dealing with a lot of depression and things like this, and that, and it's on my food blog if you want to read that. But we found such great success in the keto diet, feel great, have abundance of energy, focus, and of course the weight loss is just amazing. So we decided to just open ourselves up, share that with people. We have meetings in our home to just encourage people to, if they want to start the keto diet. We also, like I said, we started the food blog because I love cooking, guys. I got to get past the video, taping of this because it's new to me. So, so to be in front of the camera and cook, it's just different. It's definitely different, but I welcome you guys in my home. I love you guys for encouraging me, and I just want to continue to find a way to share my life, share what I love, which is cooking, and having an opportunity to do it with the keto diet and the keto lifestyle. I'm all in. So let me know if you guys have any recommendations, if you have any ideas of recipes you would like me to do apart from what I have on the website. Also, just anything you want to shoot my way, just give me a shout out and just say hello. So I think I'm going to end this vlog because I don't know what else to say. But I love you guys, and I really look forward to giving you good content the best I know how. And I hope you try that Cinnamon Mug Cake because you're going to like it, I'm telling you. And let me know if you make it, and comment here and let me know if you make it and how it tastes, okay? So this is Rosemarie. I'm signing out, and I love you guys. Peace.